Yo, it's your boy. And Bungie is giving out all types of news this week. I swear to you, bro. We got another article with a few things that I want to highlight because I think you might enjoy it. I know these points really made me smile. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, the first thing I'm about to say you might not be a fan of, they're going to be rescaling the efficacy rates of discipline strength in each class ability stat on grenade, melee, and class ability regeneration rates. Basically, tier 9 and tier 10 stats that we have currently in the game, they're gone. Tier 8, what we have in the game right now, is going to basically be the max in Lightfall. However, it's going to be a much more linear progression in your stat investment rather than spiking up in the last 2 to 3 tiers, which it's fair. I do believe that we have quite the insane ability spam builds these days. Plus, they're only reducing it by a little bit, bro. I think we'll be alright. Plus, with the new armor system, we'll be able to equip multiple copies of all of our favorite ability regeneration mods, things like Bomber, Outreach, Impact Induction, Utility, Melee, Grenade Kickstart, Invigoration, Insulation, Innervation, Hands-On, Ash 2 Assets, and Dynamo. We will be able to wear all different types of combinations of these mods together because, once again, we don't have to slot any of the seasonal mods on our armor. So once again, bro, I think we'll be okay with these minor ability changes. Let's keep it moving. Next up, guys, we have a Daybreak buff to all my fellow solar warlocks. Here's the changes. Super energy cost reduced from 10% to 6.5% per swing, and increased PvE damage by 25%. What? I might have to do a little playing around with that just for a little bit when Lightfall launches. See if Daybreak can actually do anything in PvE. I also heard that you like new fragments for your subclasses. Well, we got some new ones to talk about. So for Arc, we got 2 new ones. We got Spark of Instinct. When critically wounded, taking damage from nearby enemies emits a burst of damaging arc energy that jolts targets. And then we have Spark of Haste. You have greatly increased resilience, recovery, and mobility while sprinting. Pair that with the Juggernaut Shield. Whoo! Damn, you might be eating out there. Next up, for the solar subclasses, we have these new things called Fire Sprites. Fire Sprites are created by a suite of new and existing solar fragments and grant grenade energy on pickup. That's pretty cool. Not fully replacing the elemental wells, but I do love myself some extra grenade energy. Ember of Mercy. When you revive an ally, you and other nearby allies gain restoration. Oh, wow. Picking up a Fire Sprite also grants restoration. That's pretty cool. And this last one is kind of crazy. Ember of Resolve. Solar Grenade. Final blows. Hear you. Okay. Now, if they were referring to just the solar grenade itself, you know, the one that looks like a little sun when you throw it, that's one thing. But if it's reading as any solar grenade, here's you. Huh. Bro, my Starfire protocol buffed, indirectly buff, if that is the case. Maybe we will finally get an ornament for it now. The Starfire protocol is literally in the 3rd grade, bro. Let that sink in. All right, now for my homies that like themselves some Void. So we got the Void Breach, which are created by a selection of new and existing Void fragments and grant class ability energy on pickup, not the grenade energy like the Fire Sprites. We have Echo of Cessation, which is finisher final blows create a burst of Void damage that causes nearby enemies to become volatile. Defeating volatile targets creates a Void Breach. That's pretty cool. Then we have Echo of Vigilance. Defeating a target when your shields are depleted grants you a temporary Void Overshield. That seems pretty good, just reading it off paper. And then, dude, I had to save the best for last. We have this bit right here. Pretty soon, Guardians are getting a little sturdier. What's that mean? Well, you're not getting an ability for Pokemon, but starting in Lightfall, physics collision damage will no longer be lethal to Guardians. Say what? Fall damage will still be lethal when Lightfall initially launches, but we plan to also make that non-lethal in a mid-season update. Yes! You'll still take damage from physics collisions, but it'll generally leave you at 1 HP. Instead of just outright splattering you like a bug on a windshield. We hope you'll take this newfound freedom and run with it. We found it's more fun to hurl ourselves heading into the danger without worrying about what's in our way, like that gosh darn pesky rock that I keep stubbing my toe on lethally, bro. We are Guardians after all. There you have it though, guys. That's gonna wrap it up this video. If you want to read all the article for yourself, I'll leave a link to it at the top of the description. I only highlighted the stuff I want to talk about in this video, and I've some stuff that I feel like people would care about, at least the more general population. Other than that though, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys be safe.